James has been living in darkness ever since he broke up with Genevieve. The first time he met her was at his office. It was bring your sons and daughters to work day. James, meet my daughter, Genevieve. Wow, she's so beautiful. Richard, we need you in the conference room. I'll be right back. Hello. Are all the engineers young and handsome? What? All engineers graduate young. That means I'm young, and she thinks I'm handsome? Don't know about that, but I think I'm feeling a static spark between us. James and Genevieve instantly connected. And started secretly dating behind her father's back. James was madly in love with her. She brought a kind of thrill in his life that no one ever had. But in all the fun, came time for Genevieve's spring break. And she was going for vacation. Done packing up? Yep, I'm gonna miss you. But where are all your clothes? You're just taking this handkerchief? And what is this, some kind of tie? No, that's my top. And those are my undergarments. What? Wait, is this what you're going to wear on your spring break? Yeah, this is what all the girls will be wearing. Oh no. And it was ever since James had been on the edge of his seat, wondering what she was up to. Hey Genevieve, where are you? I'm right here. Oh. Since Genevieve left, James had been calling her nonstop. Genevieve, what are you doing? Partying with the friends. Wait, what kind of And though at first she picked up, the last time he called, someone else did. Genevieve, what's up? Genevieve? Hey dude. Who are you? Where's Genevieve? Can't dude. She's having fun. What? Take a look yourself, dude. No! James was devastated by what he saw. He would never be able to erase the memories, the pain and sorrow Genevieve caused him. James had thought she was the one. She was his true love. But he realized things couldn't go on like this. He had to break up with her. If you love something, you gotta let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it. The hell, man? It's only been 2 days, and what is this darkness? No, don't. Burns my heart. Dude, get a hold of yourself. This is our chance. There's no point of crying over her, and breaking up with her will also be a big mistake. She's young, let her have her fun, and let's go have our own fun. I'm never gonna have fun again. Yes, you are, 'cause I got tickets to Vegas, baby. Let's go. No, dude, I can't. I really loved her. I don't know if I can live without her. Really? If these are your last days, we should make the best of it. If not Vegas, let's go to some place you like. Wanna go fishing? Hunting? Alright, let's go fishing. Okay, where do you wanna go? After a while of surfing BII Maps and BII Airbnb, James finally chose a destination by the Mississippi River. Here. Where is this? It's literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't even think there are any restaurants or stores there. What fun are we gonna have? After Genevieve, I think this is the kind of life I want to live. I'll catch fish from the river for food, and I'll be living all alone again. Fine. And so, Aiden and James got on the road. The B&B belonged to an elderly woman, and was literally located far from the nearest town through the forests and woods by the river. You need to forget her, man. Gotta be like me, date a new girl every day, and break up with her every day. This is why guys like you end up dying alone. With no regrets, man, no regrets. How long have we been driving? Do you even know where we are? We should almost be there. Hold up, I think I see a store. Let's fuel up, I'm starving. After nearly 5 hours of driving, James and Aiden parked outside a small convenience shop. Stepping in, they found a man running the counter. He seemed to be the only one there. You fellas don't look like you're from around here. Do people live around here at all? Aiden snickered. But the man gave him a strange look. I don't look like a person to you? James awkwardly took out the address of the B&B. What he meant was, we need to get to this address. Would you know which way it is? The man looked at his phone and suddenly furrowed his brows. What do you need to go there for? What? Don't go there. Is there any problem? It's better you turn and leave right now. Aiden grabbed his snacks and placed a 20 on the counter. Alright dude, nice meeting ya. Keep the change. With that, the guys headed back to the car. What was that about? Don't know, looked like a creep. James and Aiden kept driving through the tangled route until around 8 that night, they finally reached the bungalow. You couldn't pick a better place? Who lives out here? Just as they knocked the door, a beautiful young woman opened up. Hi. Aiden couldn't take his eyes off of her. She's beautiful. Just when James stepped hard on his foot. Back off. Is this the house of Barbara Anderson? We booked a B&B at this address. Oh, James Wilson. This house used to belong to my grandmother, so I opened the B&B account with her name. I'm Allison. Welcome home. Couldn't be happier to be home. I'm Aiden. Come in, you guys must be exhausted. Now that's a fish I want to catch. Don't do anything that will get us kicked out. The house and the location turned out to be an amazing getaway. But of course, that wasn't the best part. It was Allison. Here are your rooms, and dinner will be ready in an hour. Please join me. Oh, we will. Thank you. From that night, Aiden was at a constant attempt to flirt with her, but unfortunately for him, Allison paid him no attention. Hey, let me help you out. It's alright, I got it. The Wi-Fi is working really great out here. What? I don't even have a Wi-Fi connection. Really? Then maybe it's just a strong connection I was feeling from you. Right. Are you seeing anyone? These days, all girls want is a stud. And I got S, T, and D written all over me. And all I need is you. I'm flattered, but no thank you. James shook his head as he watched Allison humor Aiden. But deep down inside, even he felt like smacking him. After dinner, the guys called it a night. But early the next morning, James woke up to a knock on his door. He opened up to see Allison. Morning. I was actually heading out to fish. I probably won't be back till afternoon, so here are the keys to the house. Thanks. How far is the river from here? Only takes 10 minutes by foot. I go every morning. As Allison headed out, Aiden immediately jumped out of bed. Where are you going? To catch some fish. Some fish? Or the only fish? I got dibs. While Aiden spent his time running after Allison, James was still very much overwhelmed with Genevieve. Everything reminded him of Genevieve. It's pretty chilly out here. How about a coffee? James turned around to see Allison. Wow, she's just like Genevieve. Come on, James, one more shot. Drink, drink, drink. Oh, that hurts. I can feel the heartburn. Don't worry, I got you. Antacid? For me? You're so caring. I know, my dad gets heartburn after drinking, so I keep some with me. Antacid, James said as he took the mug from Allison. What? Do you need? No. Well, if you need any medication, the first aid box is in the living room. Allison was a very sweet woman. She was caring and kind. She was the type of girl James had been searching for his entire life. James, can you give me a hand? Sure. Thanks. She's so much like Genevieve. James, this is heavy. Carry this. Thanks. And this. And this. That will be $543. James, you're holding up the line. Make the payment. Yes, sweetheart, I got it. But despite how James felt, it was Aiden who always made the move. I hope you guys like salmon. I caught one this morning. If I were a cat, I'd live all my 9 lives with you. Thank you, but I'm allergic to cats. Aiden practically spent his entire day either thinking of ways to woo her or snooping around secretly watching her when she went to the riverside. She's taking off her clothes? She's going to swim? But it was one evening, Allison returned home from the riverside alone. Where's your friend? I haven't seen him around. I don't know. Must have gone hiking or something. So it's just me and you? Allison let out a deep breath. Phew, he was starting to creep me out. Don't mind him, he's a little like that. Loud and pushy. To be honest, I prefer someone calm and relaxed. Someone like you. Like me. James and Allison sat down on the porch as the rain began to pour. Yeah, that's why I moved out here, to live in peace and quiet. But it does get lonely sometimes. Well, I'm here now, if that makes things better. That evening, Allison and James spoke for what seemed hours. After dinner, he went to bed feeling a lot relieved. But the next morning, he woke up a little surprised to see Aiden still wasn't home. James, is everything all right? Aiden hasn't returned? He hasn't? No, you think he went to the store nearby? Maybe I should go check. The convenience store? No, don't go there. Why not? The guy who runs the store isn't really that great. Why don't you try calling Aiden? Alright. As Allison went out fishing, James spent much of the morning trying to call Aiden, but he didn't pick up his calls. Later that afternoon, James headed out towards the riverside, but he didn't spot Aiden anywhere. But he did spot Allison speaking with someone. Is that the guy from the store? But she told me not to go there. James couldn't hear what they were talking about, but something didn't seem right. The entire day passed by, and there was no news of Aiden at all. When Allison returned home, she simply went to her room without talking. James lay in bed that night concerned. Should I call the police? Or should I wait it out for tomorrow? Roping in his thoughts, he fell asleep. But sometime in the middle of the night, he woke up to a noise in the living room. Aiden? James immediately rushed out to check, when he suddenly heard Allison scream. Running down the hall, he was shocked to find Allison tied up, her mouth taped, and a man dragging her out. Get away from her! As soon as he turned, James froze, recognizing him. He's a superstar. You? Chris Beefsworth? She's mine. You can't have her. None of you can have her. As Allison struggled to get loose, Chris Beefsworth pulled out a knife and psychotically held it at her neck. She's going with me, or I'll kill you both. Are you mad? Get out of my way. As Chris Beefsworth tried to stab him, James backed away. All right, you can go. Allison widened her eyes in shock as she tried to kick him, but James stepped aside. But the minute Chris Beefsworth passed by him, he swiftly took one of the vases and hit his head. As he yelled out in pain, James wrenched the knife out of his hands and held him down. Call the police. Call the police. Oh, right, hold on. Call the police. I'm not deaf, untie me. You couldn't tell me that earlier? It was around midnight. Police arrived to the house. And the superstar, Chris Beefsworth, was arrested. She's only mine. She's only mine. I'll be back for you, sweetheart. What's wrong with him? He's a superstar. He's insane. He came here to shoot a film once and he's been stalking me since. When he saw us, he thought there was something going on between us. He tried to threaten me today, but I just ignored him. And then he broke in. Psycho freak. At least, now that's over with. But where's Aiden? Help! 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 Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.